I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation for 2 years. How do I do that? I saved enough money. How did I save enough money? How do I save money? By having a saving mindset. Now, what is the saving mindset? Saving mindset is knowing exactly the things that you need. So, for example, you may need clean environment, you may need a Lamborghini, whatever is it that fulfills you, which you really need to have in life, so that you can cut out on that movie that you didn't want to watch or on that beer that you didn't want to drink, right? Also, decide a goal for yourself. How much money do you want to save? It could range from 50 rupees to 500 rupees to 5 lakh rupees, but define for yourself how much money do you want to save. Write it on a paper and make sure that you save that much amount of money every month. You can be abundant while you save money, and that's how you create wealth. You need to have some self-discipline to save money, and only with that self-discipline that I created in myself that I can be free for 2 years. Choo 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 choo. So what do? I will give you a few tips and tricks to save money. Number 1, buy second-hand things. Hold on, don't freak out. Well, I buy second-hand clothes, and I buy it from places where maybe some traveler is going and then he didn't have enough luggage, so he donated it to these people. Now, places like these, you can buy second-hand clothes of good quality. I also have bought the phone that I'm shooting this video from for second-hand, but I bought it from a really good authorized shop. When I buy second-hand things, it serves me 2 purposes. I really want to have less impact on the environment, that gets sorted, and number 2, I save money. So I really believe in buying second-hand things, but always make sure that you buy it from places where it's good quality. And also, I do buy new clothes as well whenever I want to, but just sometimes, just look out for places where they have second-hand things, and you might just end up saving a lot of money, especially if it's something like a gadget, because you can save a huge amount of money if you buy it second-hand. Imagine 60,000 and then 30,000. So that's a pretty good deal. Number 2, buy in bulk. We are 4 friends living here. We buy fruits in bulk. We buy 100 kgs of watermelon for the whole week. This 100 kgs of watermelon just costs us 700 rupees sometimes. So imagine, you can save so much money just by buying in bulk. Number 3rd tip is eat at home. So it will help you with 2 things. Number 1, it will save you the hospital bills. Number 2, it will also help you save money when you get the food. Because of course, if you eat outside, you're spending more money. You will be healthier. Why not? When I was traveling in Europe, I was going to supermarkets all the time to buy fruits and vegetables and not go to restaurants to get food. So what is the 4th thing? 4th thing is you can sell all the items that you're not using. When I was living in Hanoi, I didn't have anything that I didn't use. For example, I was not using the iron, I sold it. I was not using the bicycle, I sold it. So if you have things that you don't use for around 1 year, just sell them out. And the next one is cancel all the subscriptions that you don't need. For example, I had a subscription for Skillshare and I'm not using it for more than 6 months now. I think it's time to cancel it. Don't use credit cards. Don't spend the money that you don't have. It's gonna take away your future freedom. I don't believe in loans. I don't believe in credit cards. I think it just takes away your freedom, and freedom is so much more important than luxury. So choose freedom over luxury. When you earn money, then only you spend it. Also, I travel very cheap. I went to a Euro trip for 1 month, and you know how much money I spent? I spent only 60,000 rupees, except the flight tickets, of course. I did not stay in even one hotel. I was either staying with my friends or couchsurfing. Couchsurfing is very safe so far as I have experienced. I met really amazing people. They could show me around Europe, and just like getting to know new people was great while traveling. So travel cheap. If you don't have friends or you don't want to couchsurf, just go to very inexpensive hotels or go to hostels to stay in. This is how I travel very cheap. And also, as I said, I was buying all my food from the supermarket, and so I was not going out and spending a lot of money on restaurants. I was buying all the fruits and vegetables that I was eating, and like just making salads and like eating a very healthy diet that kept me happy and also saved a lot of money. I was taking public transports, of course, that was super cheap. Where else do you spend most of your money on? On commuting, on staying at places, and food. So all these 3 places I could cut down a lot of money. That helped me decrease my expenditure, and this gives me the freedom to spend a lot of more time traveling. So why not? I don't care if people are living in fancy hotels or spending a lot of money on restaurants. I would rather have more time to look around, meet new people and discover new places. So this is the mindset that I have when I'm traveling, so that I can travel cheap. I'm on vacation for 2 years. One very smart tip is to earn your money at a place where the cost of living is high, so you can earn more possibly, and to spend it at a place where the cost of living is low. So what I did, I was living in Hanoi, and there the amount of money that I would spend in 2 months, I can easily spend it in 6 months in the place where I'm staying now. It's a small village in South India. I was earning $20 per hour in Vietnam, and now here where I'm staying, people earn sometimes 350 rupees a day, and you can easily live in a very small amount of money every day, because the food is cheap, the stay is cheap, and just like everything that you want to buy and do is very cheap. I'm on vacation for 2 years. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.